Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Jeff Seeley. He is CEO of Karoo International. Welcome, Jeff.
Thanks for having me, Gerhard.
Everybody talks about the Challenger sale, and what I'm hearing now is that a number of big blue chip companies actually have pulled back from the Challenger sale. Why is that?
A couple things. One, conceptually, the Challenger sale is really a go-to-market strategy. So if we were going to say this is the go-to-market strategy we're going to have, great. But then when you go to any go-to-market strategy, you need to have a skill set of the team that's taking that strategy to the market to be able to accomplish it. And what companies are finding is their teams don't have the skill set to do that. From a variety of reasons. They don't have the position with their customers to go in and offer challenge and kind of challenge their norms, per se, using their model. And the whole concept of insight they're not in a position to offer insight, or their people aren't, quite honestly, capable of delivering insight. And once you start not having the position in terms of the relationship, the building skills, and then the communication skills and the storytelling skills, or the way to make the insight not seem offensive, then it becomes it becomes much tougher.
Are you saying as complexity in business increases, it becomes more difficult to have a salesperson diagnose that complexity and reduce it to simplicity with a compelling insight?
I think what you just said is exactly, as we talk about how profession of sales has to change, is sales professionals need to understand complex issues and be able to boil those down to a simplistic understanding, because not everyone understands the complexity of it. We as a sales professional have an expertise in whatever our sale is or our product or service is, and our customer doesn't necessarily. So boiling those down to a easily understandable nugget takes a totally different skill set.
See, I think when we look at science, Werner Heisenberg once said that nature does not reveal its secrets. It only responds to a method of questioning. And I think before salespeople actually can arrive at insight, they need to come up with better questions.
It's a diagnostic process. Effectively, what insight winds up doing is you have to have a really good diagnostic process to know how to deliver the insight. So if I'm just walking around, babbling off insights, hoping, it's no different than offering what we used to do in the 60s and 70s. Let's throw as many features of a product at a table or at a wall and hope something sticks to the customer. Now it's just, I'm just going to babble a bunch of insights and hope that one of them sticks to you. Whereas if I have a really strong diagnostic process, then the insight I'm delivering is like a rifle shot to the exact problem you're having.
Right. Or to use another analogy, the Challenger sales concept is like an off-the-rack suit when you read the book. But when you practice it, then you realize it has to be custom made. And that's where the difficulty is.
It's not only that, but it's almost like, here's a suit, but they don't even tell you how to get to what size you wear. So you could be putting on a 48 long and you're a 36 short. And so it takes a step back. It's like, fundamentally, you need a suit, but now let's go to the next level of, do you need a brown suit, a blue suit, a black suit, a white suit? Do you need a tuxedo?
And how does it match your
frame? Yeah, all those things become really critical. And while conceptually it sounds really good, and quite honestly, I would make the challenge to that role is really great salespeople have been using insights and challenging norms for a very, very long time. That's not a new phenomenon. If you talk to, I think of guys back when I worked at Batesville Casket Company, our senior people were challenging the norms of their customers every day.
So out of 100 salespeople, how many do you think are really capable of delivering insight? What percentage?
Probably just walking around the streets today, probably somewhere between 15 and 20%, because quite honestly, it's the upper end of the Pareto chart that are doing that anyways, and so it's been a natural phenomenon.
So when you're a training director or a sales leader, you want to look at your sales force, to look at the top 20% and teach them more insight?
Actually, I would look at it this way, is how do I take the middle 60? My 20, I'm going to give them potentially a process that helps them do it, but they're doing it anyways. I'm going to look at my 60 and how do I move a percentage of my 60 into that 20, because that's where I'm going to get the growth.
Thank you, Jeff, for sharing your ideas. Anybody who'd like to get more information, go to karoo.com.